Did you know that skipping just one spot in the shower could be silently affecting your long-term health? It might sound surprising, even a little dramatic, but growing evidence shows how poor hygiene in specific, often ignored areas of the body can lead to serious consequences, especially as we age. Many people assume they're fully clean after a shower, but the truth is several high-risk zones are commonly missed. In this video, we'll uncover 5 areas older adults often forget to wash properly, places where bacteria, sweat, and fungi can thrive without notice. If left unaddressed, these hidden issues can lead to skin infections, circulation problems, and more. Stick around until the end, because one of these areas plays a major role in your immune system's strength, and it only takes seconds to clean. That small habit could make a bigger difference than you think. Let's dive in. Number 1, your feet. This is one of the most commonly skipped areas that can quietly affect your health in a big way. You might think letting water hit them during a shower is enough, but that's far from the full story, especially for seniors facing reduced circulation, diabetes, or lower immune function. Not washing your feet thoroughly invites fungus and bacteria to thrive, particularly in warm, damp places like between the toes or beneath the nails. What starts as a mild case of athlete's foot can escalate quickly into serious conditions like cellulitis or stubborn ulcers. Even more concerning, many seniors lose sensitivity in their feet, meaning you might not notice a problem until it's advanced. By then, treatment becomes much harder. Besides fungal threats, built-up dead skin, dry cracks, and sweat can damage the skin's protective barrier, making it easier for infections to enter your bloodstream. The good news, just 5 to 10 seconds per foot. Rubbing between toes, under nails, and around heels can make a real difference. And don't stop at washing. After drying thoroughly, use a bit of moisturizer to protect and strengthen the skin. Caring for your feet isn't just about looking good, it's vital for circulation and health. They may be easy to ignore, but they're one of the first places to show warning signs. So next time you shower, don't just rinse. Reach down and take care of them. Number 2, your scalp. If you've lost hair or adopted a simpler haircut, you might assume your scalp no longer needs much care. But your scalp is still skin, and like all skin, it needs regular cleaning. When left unattended, it becomes a quiet collection zone for sweat, oil, dead skin, and pollutants. Over time, this buildup can spark inflammation that doesn't just affect the scalp, it can weaken your immune system and break down your skin's natural defenses. For older adults, this isn't just about dandruff or appearance. A dry, flaky scalp can become a breeding ground for bacteria, causing low-level infections and discomfort. In severe cases, scalp issues may contribute to larger skin problems or trigger immune responses that affect the entire body. Can seep into open wounds or hair follicles that have weakened over time. Here's something many people don't realize. Your scalp houses some of the most active oil-producing glands in the entire body. That means oil buildup happens quickly, often faster than you'd expect. When this excess oil is left unwashed, it oxidizes, hardens, and creates an invisible breeding ground for bacteria and fungi. For adults over 60, this isn't just about a little itch or dryness. It can become an unnoticed health risk, with infections developing subtly until they're difficult to treat. While some reduce shampoo use to protect aging or thinning hair, skipping scalp cleansing altogether can backfire. Whether you have fine strands, bald patches, or a full head of silver, your scalp still needs care. A gentle massage during washing doesn't just remove buildup. It boosts circulation to the brain, improves lymphatic flow, and may even support clearer thinking and reduce stress. It's not only about staying clean, it's about optimizing how your body feels and functions. So don't skip it. Whether your hair is barely there or still going strong, wash your scalp mindfully, massage it gently, and know you're doing something meaningful for your whole system. If you've made it this far and are finding value in this content, type number 2 in the comments so I know you're still with me. And if you haven't subscribed yet, be sure to hit that button and turn on notifications. We've got more practical advice on the way. Now let's continue. Number 3, the navel. It may be small, but this little spot is one of the most overlooked and surprisingly dirty parts of the body. As we get older, our mobility changes. Reaching small, tucked away places like the belly button becomes more difficult, and during a quick shower, it's easy to skip. You might think, what harm can it really do? But your navel acts like a pocket, collecting sweat, dead skin, clothing lint, and soap residue. If not cleaned, this mix turns into a cozy home for bacteria and even yeast. What starts as minor irritation can develop into a condition called omphalitis, an infection most often seen in infants, but now increasingly found in older adults, especially those with diabetes or weakened immune systems. The warm, dark, moist space is ideal for microbes to thrive. Early symptoms like redness or odor are easy to miss until the issue becomes serious. Healing, especially in older adults, takes longer than it once did. In rare cases, a hard buildup called a navel stone can form, a small, foul-smelling mass that requires removal by a doctor, but the fix is simple. Just wrap a finger in a washcloth or use a soft cotton swab to gently clean inside the navel using warm water and mild soap. Dry it thoroughly afterward, because a damp navel is just as risky as a dirty one. And if you've had abdominal surgery or have extra skin folds in the area, you'll want to be even more careful. Keeping your belly button clean isn't just about staying fresh. It's a small act that protects against bigger health concerns. It's a form of preventative care, especially as the immune system naturally becomes less robust with age. That's why this small, hidden part of your body deserves real attention. Sometimes the places we forget are the ones that impact our well-being the most. Number 4, the underbreast area. For many older women, and even some men, this area is both sensitive and often ignored. Yet it's one of the most important regions to keep clean, particularly as the skin ages. This fold beneath the breast tends to stay warm and moist throughout the day, especially under bras or tight fitting tops that limit airflow. That combination creates ideal conditions for bacteria and fungi to thrive. Left unchecked, it can lead to intertrigo, an itchy, red rash caused by moisture, heat, and friction. At first, it may seem harmless, just a little irritation, but it can develop into painful sores, open wounds, or recurring fungal infections that are difficult to manage. Women who have experienced weight fluctuations, aging, related sagging, or breast surgery are especially at risk. And since this area isn't easily visible in the mirror, early signs often go unnoticed. One common mistake is assuming that rinsing it briefly in the shower is enough. In reality, this delicate area requires deliberate attention. Gently lift the breast, wash the skin underneath with mild soap, rinse thoroughly, and, most importantly, pat the area completely dry. A separate clean towel or soft cloth used only for this purpose can go a long way. For those prone to sweating, a touch of unscented powder or cornstarch can help absorb moisture without irritating the skin. This isn't just about avoiding itching or redness. It's about maintaining healthy skin, preventing long-term infections, and preserving your comfort and confidence. Ignoring this spot, especially in warm weather or during activity, can rob you of ease and mobility without you realizing it. But just a minute of focused care each day can keep problems away. Even if no one sees it, remember, this part of your body matters just as much as any other. If you're still watching and finding this valuable, comment number 4 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't already subscribed, go ahead and hit that button and turn on notifications. We're here to support your health journey. Now let's move on. Number 5, the groin area. This region is incredibly sensitive, highly vulnerable to irritation, and, unfortunately, often overlooked. Many older adults don't ignore it on purpose, but rather due to small habits or assumptions that gradually lead to bigger problems. With age, the body naturally develops more folds, looser skin, and shifts in muscle tone. factors that increase moisture retention and create ideal conditions for fungal and bacterial growth. That can quickly lead to discomfort, unpleasant odors, or even skin breakdown. And while both men and women are affected, many feel too embarrassed to bring it up or unsure of what's normal. The skin in this area is prone to friction, sensitive to clothing pressure, and frequently exposed to challenges like incontinence or prolonged sitting. When this area isn't washed and dried with care, common issues like jock itch, yeast infections, or folliculitis can develop without much warning. It often starts small, just a bit of itching or redness, then quietly worsens into pain, irritation, or broken skin that's difficult to treat. One of the biggest risks in this area is how easily infections can spread. Because the groin sits near lymph nodes and other essential systems, even minor skin issues can escalate quickly if ignored. And once the skin's barrier is broken, the healing process in older adults becomes much slower and more complex. That's why daily cleansing isn't optional, it's essential, but how you clean matters. Use warm water, an unscented gentle soap, and either your hands or a soft cloth. Avoid rough scrubbing or drying with abrasive towels. Be thorough. Wash between folds, rinse completely, and pat dry. If moisture is a recurring issue, a small amount of talc, free powder, or a barrier cream can help protect sensitive skin. For those managing incontinence, immediate and gentle cleaning after any incident, no matter how minor, is crucial. Don't wait until symptoms appear. By then, your skin is already in distress. A healthy groin isn't just about hygiene. It's about freedom of movement, restful sleep, and daily comfort. Caring for this area isn't vanity, it's protection. If you're still with us and found this tip helpful, please comment number 5 below so I know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, now's a great time to hit that button and turn on notifications. Your support allows us to continue creating practical, inspiring content just for you. Let's wrap up with some final thoughts. Final thoughts. As we age, it's often the smallest habits that hold the greatest power. Personal hygiene might seem routine, even trivial, but caring for these overlooked areas of the body can deeply impact your long-term health, well-being, and quality of life. So which of these 5 spots caught you by surprise? Was there one you hadn't thought much about until today? The truth is, wisdom in our later years isn't only found in big life lessons. It's in the quiet awareness of our daily rituals. It's in noticing the subtle signals our body sends us and responding with care and intention. If you've made it to this point in the video, I hope you've gained more than just a checklist. I hope you've found a deeper respect for the incredible body that continues to carry you forward. These simple acts of cleanliness aren't just about removing dirt. They're about honoring the vessel that still has life, potential, and purpose ahead. Thank you for spending your time with us today. I'd love to hear your thought. Share one thing you learned in the comments and how you plan to apply it in your life. Your feedback means the world to us. And if you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone who could benefit. Your support is what keeps this community strong. We'll see you in the next video.